Hello there, and welcome back to my channel for another statue unboxing and review. So today we're going to take a look at the Attack on Titan, the Eren Titan versus the Armor Titan statue by Figurama Collector. Now, if you're new to this channel, know that I do a lot of statue and figure reviews, so if you're into geeky, nerdy stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. Back to what I was saying, I waited about 18 months for this piece. It was supposed to arrive in December 2020, but because of COVID and all kinds of other craziness, the statue was delayed, so I only got the notification about 2 weeks ago, and I immediately paid it off because I want to get this review out. So as always, I like to talk a little bit about the statue background before I get to the review. So Attack on Titan is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hajime Isayama. It is set in a world where humanity lives inside cities surrounded by enormous walls that protect them from gigantic man-eating humanoids, referred to as Titans. The story follows Eren Yeager, who vows to exterminate the Titans after a Titan brings about the destruction of his hometown and the death of his mother. Attack on Titan has been serialized monthly since September 2019, and collected into 33 comic books as of January 2021. Attack on Titan has become a critical and commercial success. As of December 2019, the manga has sold over 100 million copies in print worldwide, making it one of the best-selling manga series of all time. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of the series and will highly recommend to those who haven't watched Attack on Titan. Back to the statue. This statue is designed and sculpted by the company Figurama Collectors. As I was doing research about the company, it was interesting to find out that the name Figurama is a mashup of the words figure and diorama, which reflects in all of the statues they make. Their sculptures are mainly based on Japanese anime and American comics, though they only started in 2015, but has been awarded several prizes such as 2019's Best Medium and Large Statue Awards and the Collector's Favorite Company of 2019, etc. This Attack on Titan statue is created by the same team that designed the award-winning Devilman vs. Aemon diorama statue. The theme of this statue captures the battle between the Eren Titan, which is the Attack Titan, and the Armored Titan. If I were to guess, no spoilers, based on where the battle is held, this is likely the second battle between the Titans. Now enough with the intro, let's quickly get to the unboxing and review of this statue. So this statue comes in two big boxes. You can see that box A is slightly bigger than box B. Now just to quickly show you what the box art looks like. So apart from the size difference, everything else is pretty much identical. You can see the Attack on Titan logo and the title, Eren Titan versus Armor Titan on the front. The overview and the descriptions are on the sides of the boxes. I don't plan to read this information, so let's just move on. First thing you see inside the box is a letter from Figurama Collectors and a sealed envelope that includes the certification, an art print, and the instruction manual. So this letter here is basically an apology letter about how they messed up Mikasa's paint job, and we'll have it fixed and delivered to those who have already received the statue. That being said, I will probably make another video when I get the Mikasa figure. Moving on to what's inside of the envelope, here we have the instruction manual that shows how to put the statue together. You can see that every component has a number, and the number not only shows the order, it also corresponds to the numbers in the diagram on the side here. Next, looking at the certificate, I must say that I'm quite impressed with how neat this thing is. By the way, this is my first Figurama statue, so all of this is pretty new to me. Here on the certificate, you can see the name of the statue and the number that shows how many of these statues are made worldwide. The statue is limited to 850 pieces, and the number I got is 759. Moving on to what I personally find most fascinating is the art print that comes with the statue. As I said earlier, this is my first Figurama statue, so I honestly don't know if this is considered standard, but I feel that they definitely put additional effort into making this. The art print is beautiful, and I think it depicts the dynamic between the two titans very well. Moving on to what's inside of the box. So there are 33 pieces in total. Some of the pieces are gigantic, some are just tiny pieces of smoke or debris from the collapsing buildings. Here I'm going to show you how the statue is put together, so please enjoy the fast forward montage. I'm not gonna lie, it almost broke my back to put everything together. Now, if you look at the statue, this thing is huge. In case you're wondering what the measurements are, the statue is approximately 61 centimeters, and the width and length are respectively 73 and 70 centimeters. I would say that the statue is pretty much the same size of a third scale statue. Here I can't say how heavy this thing is because I don't have a big enough scale to get the measurement, but I would say that it roughly weighs about 20 kilograms. Now, before we take a closer look at the statue, let me move this thing into the light box, and let's hope I don't break my back while doing so. So here we're going to look at the details of this incredible statue. I really like how this statue is made in a way that gives you that visual impact, like these titans are about to have another explosive collision. Another thing I like to point out is the base. At first I thought the base is just awfully huge, but after having a good look at it from a distance, the base kind of reminds me of the walls in the Attack on Titan series, and the smoke and clouds that surround the two titans give us a more complete picture of the theme and the concept behind the statue. I think they did a pretty neat job incorporating elements from the manga and also giving us this dynamic effect to the statue. So the way the titans are presented, you can see that they're both in a fighting stance. Smoke is everywhere. You can see exhaust coming out of the titan's mouth. The details on the portrait and on the titan bodies are incredible. So here we're going to first look at the portrait of the armored titan, and boy, this thing is done really well. You can see how well the head sculpture is made. On the body of the armored titan, you can clearly see layers of the colors used to paint both the exoskeleton and the muscles underneath. Moving on to the headpiece of the Eren Titan, I think it's also very original to the series. The way the portrait is made, you can see the blood vessels in the eyes, the exhaust coming out of the mouth. You can really feel that anger. Now, the details on the body are awesome. You can see different muscle patterns and veins. You can see the colors, the tones and everything. It almost seems like the veins are right below the skin of the statue, and that's just how well this thing is painted. Next, looking at the way the buildings and the smoke clouds are made is also pretty neat. The destroyed buildings, the smoke, and the debris all seem to be flying away from the area of impact, and all of these components, they add up to give you that dynamic effect to the statue. So far, this statue is the biggest licensed Attack on Titan statue out there, and is also the biggest statue the company has made. Despite there were some negative comments about the statue when it first came out, but in my opinion, this is without a doubt the best Attack on Titan statue on the market. I'd say if you're an Attack on Titan fan like myself and you have space for this thing, do pick it up because you will not regret buying this. So I guess that's all for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed my video, please drop a like and hit the subscribe button if you would like to see some more. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.